next, why Jimmy Johnson was wearing the rainbow wig yesterday at Dover. Also, we'll have a feature story on a quiet kid who lets his actions on the mat do his talking, and now he's heading out west to take on the big boys. Alan Brown loves a unique sport called jiu-jitsu. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's a sport that's growing here in the U.S., and one kid from the Triad absolutely loves it. And now he's getting ready to take on the best out in California.
Shove that head into the belly. Shove your head to the belly.
17-year-old Alan Brown usually spars with adults, guys with a lot more experience. And that's what he will be facing when he heads to California for the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu World Championships.
Last year when I was 16, I won first in another adult competition, and some of the guys I beat were not too happy. It was funny.
It's all right. Try to hit back. If not, sit up and go to your knees.
But Alan understands that this World Championship will be different. He's not expecting to bring home a title, but gaining valuable experience will be the key. And also,
I almost just want to go to see the superstars of jiu-jitsu, the black belts and stuff.
Which is what he hopes to be one day. UFC introduced Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to the United States, and it's described as submission wrestling, like MMA without the punching. Brown's coach, Steve Snyder, explains it this way.
The end game is choking an opponent, locking their arm, locking their shoulder, locking their ankles up, and to a position where it would break, but they use what they call tapping out to prevent that from happening. And then if those submissions aren't applied, then they use a scoring system that's very similar to collegiate wrestling.
Alan is homeschooled, likes to go camping on the weekends, and is involved in scouts. But training and competing is definitely his passion. Snyder knew he had something special when Alan walked into his martial arts center 3 years ago.
Just the attitude that he had when he came in to train was the coach's dream. You know, the guy that just does what you ask and doesn't question, and then does it at 110%. He's just the nice, humble, quiet kid that doesn't speak very much. He's got this little half grin on his face, but until you shake hands with him and get him on the mat, then you know he means business.
There you go, good. Block your face.
This 167-pound blue belt is still rather new at this sport. 3 years is not a long time, but he has this motor churning inside that never, ever stops.
There have been a few times when they've pushed me until I fall over when I'm done, but I still enjoy it. I never wanted to quit. You know, I'll get up the next day and I'll be sore, but I'm like, yeah, let's go back, do more.
So you know how I like to participate in some of these
shows?
You know, I set this one out. I just thought I'd get my butt kicked. So
you already just said, gimme,
Yeah,
it's yours.
those guys are good.
They are real good.
Danny,
yeah.
See you back at 6.